For the past month, I've been making cold calls to dental clinics, but I figured out something is not right. In episode 3, I targeted clinics that doesn't have a website at all, never experienced what it feels like to have a website. So that got me thinking, because these people never had an experience, because they have been doing it for like 5 to 10 years and they're fine without a website. Their business still runs, which is why every time I try to call them, they keep saying that they don't need a website. Because before this, I thought it's like, okay, you don't have a website, you're gonna want a website. Easy sell, no? Makes sense. But turns out no, because at least this is in my opinion, they never had that experience of having a website, which is why I'm gonna change my approach. So instead of targeting the clinic that doesn't have a website at all, I'm gonna target the one who has a broken website, or the one that has an old website. At least these people actually had an experience on what it's like to have a website, so they understand that website is important to them. So that's my main priority. So people who don't have a website, no, sorry, what am I talking about? People who has old or broken website, and people who don't have a website. Because now I'm not selling them on the idea on having a website, because they already know that. I'm just showing what theirs could look like after the change. So there's a gap there between what they have and what they could have from my website. These babies gonna sell themselves. Okay, now I'm kidding. Oh, please, man. And also, one other thing is that I have stopped cold calling for a bit. Not because I'm scared, okay? It's because the timing of my working right now doesn't work for me. Because working in the morning, I don't have time to call in the morning. And I got back at 7 p.m. and by then, the clinics might have already been closed or they're busy with their patients. So, yeah, that's gonna be a problem for me. But that is not an excuse to stop. Am I right? So, what I did right now is, instead of calling, I had to go to text. So, I just sent personalized message to them, and yeah, cold outreach to them via WhatsApp. Just for the meantime, until my shift change, which I don't know when. But I think, to be honest, it works better than call, because this is the tactics that I go with. So first I'm gonna ask if they open or not. So they already think, oh, this might be a patient. I'm gonna reply to them, oh yes, I'm open, what's up? And from there I'll be like, oh, that's great. um do you want a website? Okay. Maybe not like that, but like, you get what I mean, right? So the starting is asking if they're available, and then from there I send a link of the preview of my website that I make for them. This is why I think sending preview link works. By the way, I'm still testing these. This is not a fact. It's just a hypothesis that I make for myself. Okay? When you ask someone for permission, for example, are you interested to look at my website? It's like giving them permission to say no, basically. Of course they're gonna say no, because it's the easier way. But when you send a preview link, I have made your website and this is the preview link. By sending that preview link, you're gonna create this curiosity in them, because we all have this ego, okay? If someone makes something for me, I'm gonna be curious, because all I'm thinking about is myself. What are these people make for me? So when I send, would you like to see this preview link? Or sorry, yeah, would you like to see this preview link? The link is already there. All they gotta do is just click it. It's one click away. And once they click, the conversation changes. Now I'm not just a stranger trying to sell them something. I'm someone who already did the work for them and it's for free. I understand I haven't closed any client from this yet. I want to be honest about that. But at least I still got a better reply from them compared to when I'm calling. Because when I call, they're still gonna ask me to reach out to either email or WhatsApp. And from there, there's no reply anyway. So might as well just go straight to the source, right? So that alone already tells me that there's an improvement, which is great. So if I had to summarize everything into 3 points, first point is effort doesn't fix bad targeting. I could have made 1,000 calls. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I would get some. I mean, okay, 100 calls. But if my targeting at the wrong person, for example, the one who doesn't have a website at all, compared to the one that has a broken website, it doesn't matter because I'm targeting the wrong person. So that's why I think it's better to target someone who has a broken website compared to the one who doesn't have it at all. Second point, the way of communication matters as much as the message. Like if I call them at night, because I got back at 7 p.m. So if I call them by then, the office is going to be closed. So there's no point. Which is why, even though the way the go to method is cold call, I have to make something work. Which is why I'm starting with cold outreach via WhatsApp instead. But hey, I still call during weekends. And number 3, give before you ask. In other ways, you don't need permission from them. Oh, could I send you? No. Just send and let them know if there's anything we could add. Just build the preview first and then make it easy for them to say yes. So that's it, guys. I'm still at 0 clients, but at least we're still improving as we go. In order to change, you have to be something you're not. If you got that reference, you know ball. So, see you on the next episode. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna update you in the next episode. So take care. See you. Bye.